The new brew of Oktoberfest beers. This year's hottest Halloween costumes. Great fall getaways. Hey there, welcome to Life Love Shopping. I'm Andrea Jackson.
And I'm Michelle Yarn, and let's kick things off with some wedding bells. You know that walk down the aisle has always been a big deal, but these days weddings are also spectacular, pull out all the stops extravaganzas.
Yeah.
And here are some of the hottest trends in weddings right now from our friends over at galtime.com. Magic. Now, you know, it used to be that the couple's first dance together was the wedding entertainment, but now modern couples are kicking it up a notch. They're hiring real entertainers like magicians, for instance. Also, hand-painted shoes. This is so cool. Every bride wants something unique at their wedding, and hand-painted shoes are a perfect fit. The ladies of Hourglass Footwear make these. They create a custom look for each bride, or even the bridesmaid, and then they seal the paint so the color lasts beyond that big day. And this one is really cute too, brooch bouquets.
Oh, wow.
They're growing in popularity. Not only does it add some bling to your ceremony, but it's a really creative way to incorporate that something old, new, borrowed, and blue into your ceremony.
The thing a husband fears the most about marriage is not staying committed, it's putting him second in your life that tops the list of common fears most men have about those ideas. Another fear that tops the list?
I'm gonna ruin her. Oh my God.
I need to cool it on the Thai food.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
In the movie The Change-Up, Jason Bateman's character is totally put off by the wife using the bathroom with the door wide open. Sounds trivial, but this is a real concern for many men. Why? Without boundaries, he may start feeling like you and him are the same person. Now, he's also worried you will talk badly about him with your friends. This is a big concern. Guys hate the idea you might be having a husband bashing session with your buddies. Our pals are our emotional support system, but running to them after every marital argument usually means you are looking for them to side with you. And the other big concern for guys, the sex will stop. Although marriage offers security, trust, and a deep connection, the downside is it can make you lazy. If you're truly committed to making each other happy, sex is how you reward your spouse for putting in effort.
Well, we all love a good bargain, but when it comes to our beauty products, you may want to stay away from those big discount websites.
To give you an idea about how you're likely spending more, reporters from the Daily Mail bought 80 designer beauty products over 2 weeks. Now, they compared the stuff they bought online to the originals. The findings will shock any fellow online beauty shopper. 1 out of 10 products purchased online were fake.
This is horrible. The knockoffs not only had different formulas than the originals, but they also had harmful ingredients, including lead, copper, even arsenic. In fact, one MAC eyeliner sold on Amazon had 46 times the allowed level of copper. They also found paint stripper and nail polish remover in some of the mascara and liquid eyeliners, and even urine in fragrances.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, if you're tired of going as a witch every year for Halloween, it is time to start putting some thought into your Halloween getup this year. Here are the costumes with the most hits spiking on Yahoo. Number 1, Ewok. Number 2, Lion. The Flying Monkey, you know, from The Wizard of Oz. Yoshi and Minnie Mouse round out the top 5. Now, if you're more the topical type, here are the top 2012 newsmaker costumes, starting with Psy. Why not? You already know the Gangnam Style dance. If not, it's very easy to learn. Replacement refs. Just carry around a yellow flag and don't worry about reading the rule book. You got that one down. The botched fresco Jesus. Now, one Redditor actually perfected this costume. The trick is getting the blurry, crooked smile just right. How about Patricia Krenzel? Come on, the tanning mom.
Oh,
Spray tan time, people. And the Irma girl. Pigtails, 90s clothes, Goosebumps books, Burpee Halloween.
All right, well, don't save all your vacation days for summer. If you're looking for a fall getaway, there are some really great deals and destinations this time of year. For instance, travel to the East Coast and visit Stowe, Vermont. It's a mountain village known for its fall foliage. There are really good hotel and spa deals right now, and you could also do a more affordable bed and breakfast special, and you can also check out mapped foliage tours, which would be really fun. Now, if you like to do activities while you're on vacation, you could head to Bend, Oregon, maybe give some fly fishing a try. They have nationally renowned rivers and small creeks to do that. There are also fishing adventures you could try, and you can top it off with Oregon beers and check out the well-known craft beer breweries they have, like 10 Barrel Brewing Company is one of those. Other fall travel destinations like Cooperstown, New York are good to visit. That's home to National Baseball Hall of Fame, and by fall the town is covered in golden and amber hues. It's beautiful. Visitors can go apple and pumpkin picking. You could do harvest festivals at the Farmers Museum, sip on some fall beers again, or you could head to Yellowstone National Park, do a creek tour, do some autumn adventure packs packages, even go have a fall picnic at the park. And finally, Boston, Massachusetts, great place to go. Head to Fenway Park. You could catch a Red Sox game. You could visit one of their many museums. You could even walk around Harvard's campus and check out the leaves changing.
Oktoberfest is a 16-day festival celebrating beer. If you can't make it to Germany, why not honor the fest in your own home? Here to help us choose the perfect German brewskis is Logan Hurley from World of Beer. Hey, Logan.
Thanks for having me, Andrea.
This looks very cool. I'm not a big connoisseur when it comes to beer, so I'm definitely going to rely on your info and your intel. What do we have here to start with?
Well, basically, Oktoberfest beer is brewed traditionally in March, and then it sits and ferments, and then they drink it at the beer festival in Oktoberfest in September and early October. And really what it all boils down to is malt. These are going to be nice, malty, sweet beers that you can drink all day long and won't get you too buzzed up because, you know, traditionally they're not these little half-liter mugs. These are the girls in lederhosen bringing out the big ones.
With the steins,
exactly.
Right? Okay, got it.
So this first one here is Ayinger. This is just a nice traditional German Marzen or Oktoberfest beer. Nice light, crisp taste, lots of sweetness. Same thing with the Hackerschor. These first three are all nice Oktoberfest beers. I'm going to give you that nice malty sweetness, great with stuff like barbecue, anything that could really complement that sweet flavor.
Let's say you're new to the Oktoberfest. Which of these three beers would you recommend for a first-timer?
I love the Ayinger. They
so
just
this is a
make
good
great
way
stuff.
to kind of step into it,
yeah,
right?
exactly. It's a nice intro beer. It's not overly malty, so you're not going to get too much of that. And if you're a hops scared, you're scared of that bitterness, that's perfect because there's not a lot of hops in there, flavor-wise.
So you can develop your taste
exactly.
buds. Okay,
exactly.
Now what's next on our list?
Well, as we move across here, Americans obviously love their craft beer now.
Yes.
So they take something and run with it. And because it's October and it's pumpkin season, one of my favorites is actually this Terrapin Pumpkin Fest.
Ooh, yum.
Yeah. So this is actually a traditional German Marzen, brewed with those German malts, but they added a little bit of pumpkin flavor. So it's going to be a good transition beer if you've never really had pumpkin stuff before, to get that nice sweetness, but then just to add that little bit of pumpkin flavor to kind of just set it off.
Okay, and last but not least, you've got something called a dessert beer.
Well, it's not really a dessert. It's a pumpkin beer. I'm saying
beer.
it's like a dessert. It's I want you to try it.
Okay.
It's wonderful. This is a Weyerbacher Imperial Pumpkin,
Okay.
and it'll knock you on your butt. It's about 10.5%.
Well, I can smell it already. Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's one, you know, to sit as it starts getting cooler and just really warm you up and warm your soul. You know, have that with a nice slice of pie and you'll be set to go.
Come on, Logan, that sounds delicious. Okay, and that has definitely a nice aftertaste to it.
Yeah, a lot of the American stuff, the pumpkin beers are going to come with a lot of spices, vanilla. Really, Americans want to make it taste like pumpkin pie, so that's what we're trying to bring.
And this is a sipper, ladies and gentlemen. Logan, thank you.
You're so
Great
very welcome.
information. For more information on all of these beers, all you need to do is head to our website, lifeloveshopping.com. Cheers.
Have a good one.
Okay, ladies, so we all know the changing seasons means it's time to change up that beauty routine for fall. So I've got to share a few of my favorite must-haves with you, and we'll start with the nails because we all love that gel manicure, right? Well, instead of heading back to the salon over and over again, here is the perfect at-home alternative. This is the Sally Hansen Insta-Gel Kit. It's a two-step gel manicure, so quick and easy. Just clean your nails first, then you apply the polish strips, then you apply the gel top coat. That is it. You end up with mirror shine, no dry time, indestructible chip-free wear for up to 14 days. And look at all this stuff. The kit comes with 16 real nail polish appliques, the quick cure gel top coat, and a mini LED light and application accessories. Now, also, fall is the perfect time to rock a new lipstick shade, so you have to try Lasting Finish Lipstick by Kate Moss. I love this. It comes in 5 gorgeous fashion-forward shades curated for the US, and I love this because it gives you all-day color, and it also has a black diamond pigment complex that reflects like never before. It is packed with natural moisturizers and vitamin C and E for antioxidant protection. Now, we can all thank Miss Beyonce for helping us change up our tired fragrance. This is her new Midnight Heat. It's a fruity, floral, gourmand fragrance. And talk about bringing out your inner radiance, confidence, and sex appeal a la Miss B. This will do it for you. She even says she created Midnight Heat because she wanted to introduce the ultimate evening scent, a sultry, sensual fragrance. Works for me. Now, you can find this at department stores nationwide. Finally, let's step up our tired makeup routines with the Fashion Predator collection. This is from NYC New York Color, and the collection is inspired by the animal trend, which is hot this season. And you've got a whole range of statement-making essentials to choose from here. Check some of this out. There's shadow palettes, polishes, and more. They will complement your most daring fall fashion. So whether you're embracing your black swan side or feeling a little feline, there is a must-have makeup look for you this fall.
Good stuff, Michelle. Still more to come here on Life Love Shopping. Shop Pink, what products to buy that are trendy and support Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And a promising step in the battle against the bulge, how scientists plan to burn belly fat with a simple injection. Now, this is not your average backyard. Throughout the show, we're sharing some amazing tree houses.
Welcome back to Life Love Shopping. Well, if you're struggling to lose that extra lovin' around your midsection, the CDC now predicts that 42% of Americans will be obese by the year 2030.
That's double the amount just a generation ago, and scientists are developing a new shot that can burn belly fat. The biggest threat to those who are obese is the weight they carry around their midsection. Scientists at Ohio State have found a way to melt away belly fat with a simple injection. They fed mice a high-fat diet and injected these special capsules into their midsections. In just 80 days, the results were quite dramatic.
Like type 2 diabetes, cancer, cardiovascular disease. And it's extremely difficult to remove this particular part of fat. Unlike any other treatment we have, we find out that these mouse lose 20% of visceral fat.
Researchers hope to try the injections on obese pets like cats and dogs. They say the approach is extremely safe and even reversible. Human tests are a few years away.
Now, you could avoid a belly fat shot altogether if you exercise regularly, so why not make exercising a family affair? Here's some ideas for you. Play games. Instead of busting out an old, dusty board game, try a video game console like the Xbox Kinect or even the Wii Fit. They get you moving. You can pair off to compete in your favorite games. Another idea, do you remember the show Double Dare? They had it right when it came to that obstacle course. You could go to the park and then time the kids and see how fast they can get through the playground to get some exercise. Or try family yoga, even pajama party yoga. You could get into your PJs, do some restorative poses at night, and the next morning do some sun salutations together. And if you have digital TV, you can also usually find yoga shows on demand for free.
Think you're sporting enough pink for Breast Cancer Awareness Month? If not, it's time to stock up, but make sure you know how much of your purchases actually go into the cause. This limited edition pebbled leather handbag from Tommy Hilfiger is $298 with $100 of each sale going to the Breast Health International's Fund for Living, a global charity that provides help to women living with breast cancer and their families. Namaste. The pink ribbon yoga mat is $21.98 until it sells out. $1 from the purchase price will go to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Orly's Printy in Pink collection of nail polishes. Embrace, be brave, and you are not alone. Retail for $10 with 20% of the profits going to Cancer Schmancer, which focuses on prevention and early detection of cancer.
Now, some women have fought breast cancer in the public eye.
Jessica Reyes from our news partner, The Daily Buzz, is here with celebs who have battled and survived breast cancer. Hey, Jess.
That's right, and the following ladies are survivors who bring inspiration to all during Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We start off with Cynthia Nixon. Diagnosed in 2006, the Sex and the City star was hesitant at first to reveal that a cancerous tumor had been discovered in her right breast during a routine mammogram, mainly because she didn't want the paparazzi at the hospital. All that changed, though, when the Sex and the City star realized it might serve as an inspiration for other women at risk. Another celeb who's battled breast cancer is Sheryl Crow. Crow said in October 2006 that she was a walking advertisement for early detection. All this after catching the cancer in a routine mammogram. And last, Miss Christina Applegate. After testing positive for the BCRA1 gene mutation and whose mother is a repeat cancer survivor, Applegate made the tough decision to have a double mastectomy to reduce the chance of the cancer spreading. Later, Applegate founded Right Action for Women, a nonprofit that provides financial aid to women at high risk of breast cancer. And ladies, Those are some celebs who battled breast cancer and pretty much helped spread awareness throughout this month especially. So remember, early detection is key. I'm Jessica Reyes. You can catch me weekday mornings on The Daily Buzz.
Nonprofits and entrepreneurs do great work in solving social problems, but funding still remains a big issue. So here this morning to reveal some funding options available are Let's Talk Business Carolyn A. Winston and Addison Sims. Welcome, you two.
Good morning.
What are some of the social problems foundations are seeking to solve, and how can nonprofits get involved?
Well, there are three major issues of our time right now: the job crisis, sustainable farming, and also poverty. There's still 20 million people underemployed or unemployed. There's 14 million middle-skilled jobs that need to be filled with the climate change and other factors that's impacting our farmers and, of course, our food supply. So there's a need for sustainable and organic food so that we can improve our health. And then, of course, more and more individuals, unfortunately, and families are slipping into poverty. So there's a new initiative called Job Raising that the Huffington Post is going to be introducing in the near future. And also, in fact, they just launched it, I should say. Also, the Rockefeller Foundation has a competition. It's a $1 million competition. And I'll say that again, $1 million.
Got everyone's attention in here.
Everyone's attention. And that is for to create the best video for job creation.
Okay, job raising. What is job raising?
Job raising, that's a partnership between the Huffington Post Media Group, the Skoll Foundation, the Knowledge Partnership McKinsey Group, and also Crowdrise. I always want to get that mixed up. But they're coming together. It's also a competition for nonprofits that qualify to compete for competitive funds, and the one that raises the most money. Of course, there's different levels of matching monies that will be given to them. Daniel Kolb of the Huffington Post will be here next week, and he'll talk to us a little bit more about it.
Okay, tell us about some of the foundation's applications for entrepreneurs or small businesses.
Sure. Two names that you probably know. IKEA, they're the furniture company.
Yes.
They're based in the Netherlands, of course, but actually they're giving more and more money to nonprofits in the United States to fight poverty. Another name is Chipotle. They make the wonderful burritos.
I love Chipotle.
Well, as we know, since you love it so much, they're all about sustainable farming.
Yeah.
They use all of the ingredients in their restaurants. Well, they give over $2 million a year to help promote that.
Okay, so let's talk Business Pick of the Week. What is it?
Well, this week it's Crowdrise. Crowdrise aims to take, all that addictive social media, your Facebook, and apply it to nonprofits. So you set up a page for your own cause, or there's a million organizations to choose from already if you want to join one of their causes. And then you have the ability to send out a donation request through your Twitter, your Facebook, email, and also have a like setting on your Facebook for the nonprofits. And one of the cool things is they keep track of that through their Crowdrise impact points. You can then take those points and get Crowdrise apparel through it, or you can also give it to your nonprofits. And one of the cool things they have is they have a leaderboard that keeps track of who's raising the most money, who's getting the most likes. So you have this great competition with your friends to see who's going to have their nonprofit, be at the top.
Nothing like a good competition to get people involved in raising money. For more info, visit letstalkbiz.biz, or you can just visit our website, lifeloveshopping.com.
Thanks so much, Andrea. Well, don't go anywhere, because coming up next on Life Love Shopping, we're going to show you how to make conscious beauty purchases this fall, all while keeping up with the latest beauty products. Plus, it's Friday, and that means dinner and a movie, and there is something for everyone hitting theaters this weekend. So we have got your box office preview coming up next. To check out some of the newest beauty offerings from The Body Shop. It's a beautiful way to make conscious beauty purchases this fall, and that is beauty with heart. The Body Shop is known for its passion and commitment to its values, including its pioneering community fair trade program, which benefits more than 300,000 people across the world. So from now until October 28th, you're invited to become a beauty activist with the new Body Shop Foundation Dragon Fruit Lip Butter. It's the first product that allows you to support the charity of your choice at the register, with the proceeds going toward 3 national charities. varieties. Also, the invigorating tea tree range with Community Fair Trade tea tree oil is a global bestseller. The new tea tree pore minimizer offers a solution to enlarged pores in the form of a silky smooth primer that glides over your skin for a makeup-ready matte finish. And the new all-in-one BB cream is available in 3 shades to suit every skin tone. It's a lightweight formula that provides 24 hours of hydration with pigment-filled capsules that burst when applied to your skin for an undetectable finish. So to purchase these products or find a store near you, just go to thebodyshop-usa.com.
Oh boy, the bad boys of acapella have just gotten badder.
You girls are awesome. Lee Horrible, I Hate You, Kill Yourselves, Girl Powers.
This is a list of all of the songs that we have ever performed. There's nothing from this century on here. It's not enough to be good. We need to be different.
Dinner and a movie with your honey or your best gal pals this weekend? Pitch Perfect is sure to hit the right note with most audiences. Becca, a freshman at Barton University, ends up joining the Bellas, her school's all-girls singing group, and the Bellas end up taking on the boys in the big campus competition. Think of it as West Side Story meets Glee. Fun and worth the full ticket price. Now, if your dinner and a movie plan involve the kids, Tim Burton's latest animated flick is well worth the matinee ticket price.
Nervous system is just wires and cables. Even after death, the muscles respond to electricity.
After unexpectedly losing his beloved dog Sparky, young Victor harnesses the power of science to bring his best friend back to life with just a few minor adjustments. Frankenweenie stars the voices of Winona Ryder, Martin Short, and Martin Landau. And Liam Neeson is back for another take as the retired CIA agent Brian Mills in the sequel to Taken. Brian employs his unique tactics to get his family to safety while taking out the kidnappers one by one.
Well, here's what's coming up Monday on Life Love Shopping. He's responsible for these awesome Katy Perry costumes. We are talking to fashion guru Johnny Wujek about working for the pop star and working on America's Next Top Model. Plus, did you know there is a right and a wrong way to store pet food? We're going to tell you how to keep your pet food safe.
And here at Life Love Shopping, we want to connect with you when we're not on TV. You can stay in touch by liking our Facebook page. You can follow and tweet us on Twitter at Life Love Shop.
Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time.
Be good.